Dr. Kohli, how do you look at this bill? There are obviously implications towards every sector. In fact, Elon Musk is peeved because when it comes to, EVs and, electrical energy, there are some things which are in favor, there are some things which are not. Donald Trump is obviously very, very ambitious about reviving Detroit, Michigan as one stop for manufacturing of cars that are exported throughout the world, which used to be a hub back in the days, decades ago, when Mr. Ford was still alive. But definitely now the apple has fallen very far from the tree. They don't get along. But in your assessment, what does this bill mean for the world and the Americans and the Indian diaspora as well?
Good evening, Vineet. Good evening to my fellow panelists and the NewsX viewers. I think Musk is looking at the bill from a very, very, I would say, modern perspective. He's a businessman. He's more into technology, so he's looking at it from a technological point of view. Whereas Donald Trump obviously has got his political ambitions. He too is a businessman, but he's more traditional in his approach. I've gone through the bill. If you read the bill in fine print, you will find that it is more centered around protecting the more legacy-based business, less focused on technology-based business. So that's one huge difference of opinion which both of them had on the bill. And the bone of contention between the two was the bill, as we all know. I mean, it all started from the bill when the subsidies on the contracts being given to Musk's businesses were revoked. And of course, when the tariffs came in, the cars being made by Tesla, they also came under scanner because a lot of spares being imported by Tesla came under tariffs. So there were a lot of things which were happening. And considering that Mr. Elon Musk was basically heading the DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, and he felt that this big and beautiful bill, I put it in inverted commas, it's been called big and beautiful bill, that this is going against the ethos of bringing in government efficiency. He says this could put America under debt in the next few years to the extent of $2.4 to $2.5 trillion. And we should not forget that every 18 months, America adds about $1.5 trillion of debt to its exchequer. It's already around 35 to 36 trillion dollars on an economy size of 29 to 30 trillion. So it's an over-leveraged economy. In economics, we call it as an over-leveraged economy. So there was the difference of opinion. Then, of course, there was war of words and this and that. There was clash of egos. He said, I funded you. I was the one instrumental in making you the president. He said, no, he's a nice man, this and that. I mean, all that exchange of, social media tweets and on Truth Social went on. And finally, they parted ways. But I still feel that somewhere down the line, Donald Trump, the outcome of this bill would be known, but a first look at the bill, Vineet, clearly indicates that it can lead to loss of jobs. My own assessment is it can lead to fall of value of dollar. Dollar can go down. Jobs will go down. It will not provide the impetus which is required to push the technology. And as far as Indians are concerned, yes, I mean, the total remittance last year, which came in the year 24, was about $130 billion. Well, out of that, about 30% of remittances came through America. So it would have significantly impacted. But what is important here is that even if it's 1%, it's on physical transfers. So the aim of the bill is to check those illegitimate transfers or cash transfers being made through various channels. If you're doing it electronically, there is no remittance tax. So that needs to be kept in mind. So I don't think the transfers to India would be very significantly impacted. But yes, as far as the discord between the two are concerned, I think both of them have parted ways for the good. They were never meant to be together, actually. They came together. It was a marriage of convenience, I would say. One had money, one had power. They came together. They thought probably they could help each other. But then eventually, things didn't turn out to be the way they want. I think now Elon Musk has decided that he should rather focus on his business instead of getting into politics. All the experts around him, they advise the same thing, that please stick to your business, don't get into politics, it's going to harm you. The value of Tesla shares had started falling down. The value of his businesses had started falling down. SpaceX had started losing contracts. So I think their original position was better off. But about President Trump, I would not like to comment too much. The whole world knows about it. Every morning, evening, afternoon, there is a new thing which is coming out of his hat. He says something else. does something else, and thinks of something else. So that's Mr. Donald Trump on your plate. But let's see what happens down the line. We can never comment about the future or what Mr. Trump is going to do. I think Baba Vanga or Nostradamus, also cannot foretell what Mr. Donald Trump is going to do tomorrow.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.